Hello everybody, this is Tina with Tia's Treasures, and today I have for you the January 2025 kit from Simon Says Stamp. Right off the bat, we get some texture paste twinkle. Now I know you may be thinking what happened to the December kit. I didn't put out a video for that. Believe it or not, that kit came in just last week. And I figured everyone was done making their Christmas cards. Plus, I was a little ill last week. I lost my voice. I had a terrible cold. I'm still recovering. But this one came in a week after the last one. So I figured, let's do this one. And besides all that, I think I like getting the dies that match these. But when I get the dies, I notice it takes forever for the kits to come in. So I ordered the dies for this kit, but I ordered them separately, and they have still not shipped. So that, kind of tells me, yeah, if you order the dies, it might be a while longer to get the kits. Let's see. We have a mini pop in mango. Ooh. We get some Cool Tones Positively Dazzling Gems. Cool. I got one of these already somewhere, I think, but more is always good. There is a little snowflake die, crystal snowflake. Look at this. I have an envelope and a A2 cardstock piece in, what do they call this? Some sort of metallic, like lava or something. I don't know. I should probably take that out and see what it's called. It is called, holographic lava cardstock and an envelope. Put that over here. It's probably interfering with the camera. We have coupon code. We also get a die that cuts out our crystal snowflake, and it's got another die inside that says Winter's Gift. And it's like a little tag almost that we can put on or use to our heart's content. Snowy tree. Oh, that's cool. I've seen some fun things done with that. Pixie snowflake embossing folder. That's pretty nice. Kind of just goes off the edge. La La Land papers. And I want to take a look at these myself real quick. Nice. These are some nice patterns. Very nice. Ooh. I figure, that's kind of pretty. I like these different scenes. Should we make like a small little 4x4 card using some of those? I don't know. Or slimline using these. I don't know. I hardly ever make slim lines. I think lately I've been making more 4x4s than slim lines. We've got this really, really pretty stamp set with some trees. Almost looks like a bald feather. Snowflakes. Oh, we got like, what is that? 6 snowflakes, 7 snowflakes. That's a nice looking tree. That one almost looks Nordic. That one's kind of almost Tree of Life-y. I don't know, just me. Some cool deer, fox, rabbit, bird, owl. Gotta love an owl. Some scarves to decorate our little woodland animals. And find the magic in the small things. Warm birthday wishes. Nature reminds us to keep going. Grateful for you in every season and with thanks. Alrighty, that is nice. And then a piece of metallic silver Tim Holtz cardstock. And then we've got a piece of soft navy. Is that, I think it's soft navy, yeah. Soft navy and sage. And a piece of Nina Solar White heavyweight cardstock. Nice. That's good for a card base. Okay, let me think about this. We are going to make some cards, I believe. Why not? Make something anyway, huh? And I will be right back. Okay, for our first card here, I took our embossing folder and I embossed the holographic cardstock, and I cut it down to 3 1/4. 3 1/4? No, I cut it down to 4 by 5 1/4. So we're going to glue that down on our base. I had music going in here until just now, which I can't keep playing because of copyright, and it sounds so quiet in here. But yeah, I guess just me talking to myself and you now. So yeah, get this all glued down. And put that down here, get it nice and framed. Nice thing about liquid glue is it gives me a little bit of time to still get my cards crooked, but not quite as crooked as they would be without it. I was using tape for a long time, and it just gives you no wiggle room at all. Okay, it looks like my card is a little warped from going through. And anyhow, so I went ahead and I cut out Winter's Gift here, this little thing, and we are going to go ahead and put some silver twine through here. Get it through, use it as a tag. Oh, come on now. And yeah, it's been one of those weird days for me today. I didn't get a lot done, and I just couldn't get in the mood to do much of anything. I took an afternoon nap, which is always nice, but yeah, the nap just made me more tired. One of those kind of days. So I think I napped out of boredom as much as anything. I probably should have gotten in here earlier and made these cards for you. Let's see if we can tie that in a bow. And I should have enough twine here cut to do a bow. And yes, that's an awful big bow, and we will just adjust that down. And I don't know, it's still looking a little cockeyed to me, a little crooked as it may be. Get that down a bit more. Some of these twines like to really maintain the shape of the spool. Okay, that's not too bad. Let me cut off the excess and try to be careful and not cut the actual snowflake. And that didn't come off at all. It is giving me fits, isn't it? Let me get a little bit bigger pair of scissors out. I get this if it kills me. There we go. Might have taken too much off, but I think it's all good. Okay, glue this down. And I thought about putting a backing on it, but we're going to let the silver go ahead and show through. And so you're going to see it says Winter's Gift regardless through here. And I saved the little bit of the E. I saved the E so I could put that little insert in if we can get it in. I don't know if we're going to be able to. We'll try though. And because this is metallic cardstock, our glue doesn't want to stick down too good. Too good? No, actually I think grammatically it might be too well. I don't know. But it is too deep into the winter to be grammatically correct, at least for me anyway. Two of these cool gems, so let me open the one that I know will open up for me. Get some of these there. And as they're upside down, it's a little much to try to flip them. I don't want the dark blue. I don't want the pink. I kind of like these teal. Like the teal there. And maybe, right, will that fit flat? I want them to sit flat on the card. They're not going to be flat. Got glue all over my hands from playing all day in here. Okay, not all day. Playing the last hour trying to get these ready for you. I just said I napped, so I couldn't possibly be here all day. And I don't know. Should I put them in my corner? Kind of. I could put them on the tag itself. Right there. But, might be okay. And, I'm kind of even boring myself right now. I apologize for that. Said, weird day. Do we have any more of the slightly bigger teal gems? I got a lot of the little bitty ones in here. I'm kind of hoping for one that's just a little bit, there we go, bigger, like this one. There. But this one needs to be like, trying to debate where I want to sprinkle these all at. I think like that. So let's see. This big one might not let us pick it up. Let us pick it up, but it's not going to stay picked up. And come on, right there. And of course, we're going to smear a little glue. And we've got you, which is the only one that's probably going to sit real nice for us. The rest will be nice once the glue dries, but until then, might be a little iffy. Okay, so this is it for our first card, Winter's Gift, using the metallic cardstock and the embossing folder. So let me put this off to the side. Now for our second card here, to do something a little bit different. I took a piece of metallic cardstock and I went ahead and I used a Lawn Fawn custom die to just emboss some snowflakes into it. You could use the embossing folder again, but I thought, okay, you've seen the embossing folder on metallic. I'm just going to use what's in my stash. But I took the snowfall and the snowflake, and I cut it out, and instead of using the stencil to color it, I want to do something different. Now you can see I cut out warm birthday wishes on a banner die with little bitty fishtails. What I want to do is we are going to color this snowflake here, but we're going to use this as kind of our stencil. We're going to glue this down. As you can see, I made sure all the holes are blocked. The Winter's Gift, I taped it in there. I taped the hole because I don't want any color getting through this. We're going to use the outline. And I've got a semi-permanent dot, which I am going to use to tack it down temporarily in the center. And we're going to use Sky and Dusk inks. Put those off to the side because we are going to probably use some, we're going to use some gems when we're done with this. Look at this. Come on, you. You say you're temporary, act like it. I'm going to be very, very upset if this glue dot does not come off when we're done. Okay, and we're going to kind of center this so it's in this. We're going to center it, but we're going to make sure that the arrows go up and down the same as guess we could kind of tack this down too, but I'm not too worried about that. Let me just get a blending brush. Got lots of blending brushes. I'm trying to decide which ones I want to use, a big one or a smaller one. I'm going to use some smaller ones. We just need actually one. Let's use one we had for blue already. Make sure there's no color on it. And we are going to start with the darker color right around the edges. When I'll try to hold these down and hope for the best. I'll kind of hope for the best here anyway. Yeah. Not exactly sure what this is going to look like after we're done, because it looks like it's kind of getting a little blotchy, but I am told that these smooth out after they dry, so let's hope for the best. Because, yeah, I'm certainly blotching it a bit, don't you think? I think so. Get it a bit blotchy. We won't know exactly how it looks till we take this snowflake off, though. But yeah, you can definitely see which direction I'm going in. And there, I forgot to tap off, so let's just do that all the way around, kind of, yeah. That way, it'll be darker blue all the way around. You can tell ink blending is not my forte. Okay, I'm gonna go for the sky now. And we're just gonna try to work this in. Maybe a bigger blending brush would have worked much better. And these colors look identical to me. Probably to you too. I don't care if this thing moves. I don't care if the bigger one moves. The smaller one, yeah, we don't want it to move at all. And I had kind of hoped we'd see the two different shades, but I have a feeling we are not going to. Oh, well, I should have used a real dark one and then a lighter one. That's how you find out, though, don't you? Kind of just by doing it. And this is moving all over the place. So I'm just going to move this now. Get it totally out of our way. I will just have to wipe up the glass mat when we're done. I'm hoping this, it's looking better to me. I mean, it doesn't look nearly as scary as it did when I first started and I was seeing all these blotches. And now we can just hope for it to smooth out after it dries. So let me go ahead and wipe this off. Okay. Hope for the best, hope for the best. And that's the back of this. The tape, it took the tape off. Oh, come on now. Okay, that's the tape. It almost looked for a minute like it was taking my paper. Yay, what do we think? That's kind of cute looking. And I am not done with the center of that. We're going to definitely put a jewel in there. So let's go ahead and glue down our background. Come on. Lots of glue. Get out of there. Yep. You know what I think is wrong right now? I don't hear any dogs barking, and that's usually the one thing that's always going on when I am filming. And yeah, get this centered on there. I love the look of silver and blue around the holidays. Now, mind you, the holidays are officially over now. It is January 3rd as I am filming this. Probably will go up on January 4th. It might go up tonight, depending. All depends on how quickly I can kind of get a little bit of it edited and how quickly I finish. Pitch that. We are going to put this, where do we want that? Put the warm birthday wishes, I think, inside. Or we could put a big blue jewel inside of there. Come on. Got a big one, which would go look really nice there. That's a green, isn't it? That is green. I promise I know the difference between blue and green. That's a little too plain, I think. Okay, let's glue this down, and we'll put the sentiment inside. And we will put some of the jewels on the outside, or at least some smaller ones. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, you know, that snowflake looks just fine when you use the actual stencil. I know, but I wanted to try something different. And I figure, why not? Everybody's using the stencil the way it's made to be used. It takes somebody special and not that bright to use it another way. They're not too bright as me, not you. I'm sure all of my viewers are very smart. Okay, let's glue this down. Now, warm birthday wishes. I'll glue that right underneath there. I did say I was going to put it up on top, didn't I? I did, and then I lied. And so we're going to go ahead and we're going to put these in the middle after all. But I don't want the very, that's a little too dark. But I think I'm going to be stuck using it. I could do that, and then we could put, I know what we're going to do. We'll put these in the 4 directions, as long as I can get them all. Come on. Okay. There. And there. And I think we need some smaller ones as well. Let me get, come on, there. Saying there is probably boring, sorry. I don't have any stories today. I've been kind of just chilling at home with a cold, which has made me kind of miserable, which is probably why my brain's not working too well. I think that's what we're going to do. I like the way that looks. What do you think? I mean, it's not too bad, especially since I put the warm wishes in the wrong spot. I think if this turns out, I'm going to be sending it to my sister. She's too busy to watch any of my videos. She's not a crafter, so that's one of the reasons why. Did I get both of these? Yes. Let's get the smaller ones. And if I missed any of the glue dots, I will know when I pick up this card and one of the glue dots goes flying in a weird direction. Okay, right there. And you. Yes, let's see what we've got there. I was going to put some other gems here, but I think we've got enough just in the middle. So for card number 2, we've got warm birthday wishes. And let's move on to card number 3. I'll put these back first. Yes, got gems all over the place. Card number 3. Now, this is an easy one. We're just using pattern paper. So I took the tree and I put it together using the, using the packaging, because otherwise it's kind of impossible to tell where these snowy pieces go. So yeah, I just used the packaging and then I put some foam tape on the back. So let's glue this down first. And I have a little bonus after this of some cards I made using the 4 photos on the back of a piece of this pattern paper. I figured it came in 4. I didn't want to do a couple slim lines, so I was like, what can I do with the 4 little photos? Pictures, they're not actually photos. But I made 4 little note cards. But first, we still got to finish this. Come on, if I can get the backing off our pattern, our foam tape. I swear, I think my brain is moving the pace of a slug tonight. Well, I hope everybody had a fantastic New Year's Eve. I hope that nobody was hungover. I can't remember the last time I actually went out on New Year's and was drinking. Those days are behind me. But my gosh, yes, I did some bangers when I was young. My gosh. Okay, I'm going to put you right there. And with thanks, I want it to go right to the edge. I went ahead and I heat embossed with white embossing powder with thanks. And we might be able to use some green gems on this one. I think if any of the cards will need a green gem, it will be this one with all the green on it. So let's take a look. See how that green looks. And I don't think I like that right there, but maybe on that side. And come on. That's what I get. Trying to pick these up with my fingers. Nope, that's blue. Here's a green one. I think that's green. I don't know how these look to you. I know they don't always show up that well on camera. And maybe just like that, just around the tree. I think that's what we're gonna do. Come on. Pick it up and try to slide it under the tree just a little bit, right in between the branches. And voila, we are done with card number 3. That was pretty nice, I think, with thanks. I like that one a lot. This pattern paper is just too pretty not to use. I know I didn't really use the stamp set that much, but I wanted just to get something out. It's been a bit. Now these are my little 4 cards, little 4 thank you cards. We've got them all side folding except for this one, which I did after the fact, which is why I forgot I was side folding, and I did a top folding. And these are each 3 by 3, so we've got our little frame piece here, which is 3 1/4 by 3 1/4, and the actual card bases are 3 1/2 by 3 1/2. And so you can get like 3 card bases out of one standard piece of cardstock, which is why this one was done a little bit afterwards. And anyhow, these you can make a cute little envelope for them if you'd like. I don't know if that would be extra in the post office. You can see I kind of was messing around with it first. So if I send this out, I'm going to remake the little envelopes. But I think this might be a cute little gift to give somebody. And if you did, I would definitely give them the envelopes too. Because why give a gift that is difficult to mail out if they want to use it? Anyhow, if you liked this video at all, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber and you've made it this far, thank you very much. It's not one of my better days, but after I get done with this cold, hopefully my brain will work again. At any rate, like I said, if you're not a subscriber and you're still here this far, thank you very much. I'd love to have you. If you are a subscriber, again, thank you so much. I really appreciate you helped me get all the way to 1,000 subscribers. And I really love each and every one of my subscribers. Thank you. Even if you're not a subscriber and you made it to the end, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And that's going to be it for now. I will hopefully be back pretty soon. And bye-bye for now, everyone.